Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the right.
The tape is now completely rewound, ready for play.
Pack it up, pack it in.
As simple as, or even easier than, playing a record.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the right. Ready on the left.
Let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up, punk, you better back up. Try and play the role and the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up.
Oh yeah, Rays fans, how's it in TV? Coming at you live, Bismo Beach, California. I'm Chris Ball, Amos, and welcome to Front Row ESPORTS 2024 Cup Series. And we are at, oh no, this is Talladega. Oh yeah, baby, the big fat dagger. We're going to be getting it done tonight with a big field, no joke. Probably I think over 30 cars siding into this thing tonight, and it should be a lot of fun. All right, folks, just getting all my stuff squared away and welcoming everybody in. All of this brought to us, of course, by Mozo Racing.
Sorry, ladies.
We got Mozo Racing on deck here. Look for their gear. Of course, Trek Racer. Keep yourself nice and comfy, all your gear mounted. And, of course, W Energy Drinks. Fired up! That's what we are, Dagger. And of our paintwork screens. These are really, really nice cars. Hopefully not getting all messed up, but I cannot guarantee anything. But I think an awesome race. Let's look at what we have in store for these drivers tonight here as we going to bring up some of our race info. All right, 100 laps tonight, folks, here at Talladega. And again, we got stage 1, lap 20, stage 2, lap 50, 75 laps for stage 3. Got open setups, folks. This is how we roll around here. We got 4 tire changes, I believe, tonight. 75% fuel, keeping a little bit lighter, a little more challenging out there in strategies. 20 to 28 laps-ish on fuel. We're kind of guesstimating there. And these guys do got a backup car and a hauler. So, and that means if they do get in the big one, they do have a shot at it again. But let's hope for not multiples. Because, again, we're looking for one awesome race tonight. Guys are working both lines, high, low, medium. You know, I mean, I'm looking for a very challenging race in general. At least to keep it formed up, keep yourself right there on pack. These guys are running their open setups again. So they're going to have different packages and, different go-fast opportunities. So I was hearing in a post-race conversation that some cars linked up together can pull pretty good and you can be left behind. So look for those cars trailing to be in danger. Possibly losing the draft. So let's look at our points as well tonight to see where we're standing and where we're at. We do got Tyler Honeycutt still leading the way. Carl Lindstrom right there in that second position. Looking over at the far right-hand corner. I know y'all probably need a little magnifying glass here as I do here, but we got your whole race info kind of decked out right here for you. So feel free to pause this joker and really look over your driver's stats to see exactly how they are stacking up throughout this 2024 season. We got bigger movers. Looks like Mr. Larry Bell. He had himself a fantastic run last week. Yeah, and it shows right there in the point because he's got 12 positions. Because Steve Johnson looks like he loses just a bit, but he is a part-time driver. So for him to be maintaining where he's at in that top 10, pretty good stuff there for him. But you can see very tight competition throughout the field here. The guys are in queue right now, so we got just a few minutes before we kick this thing off. And again, very stoked to have everybody here on board with us tonight. Front Row Esports, these guys have been getting it done. Throughout the year, we got a lot of racing still left yet. This thing doesn't end until, I believe, October. So a long duration and a lot of drivers out here in this field tonight. and in this series that continue to show up each and every day. So very stoked. I want to throw a huge shout out to the drivers alone that are sticking in this thing every single weekend and week out. Good for bads, man. They're here carrying them up. But I'm looking forward to a decent race tonight. I'm hoping, my hopes for.
No need to worry about
tonight.
your pre-recorded music tapes being
That's a rough
accidentally
one.
erased. It can't happen.
Right now we're looking at Q. We have some cars up in the background at the moment here as we're waiting for this thing to finish up and roll into tonight's race. But my thoughts for tonight in this matter is I'm hoping for some double file, right? And these guys running side by each with each other through stage one. At the end of stage one, maybe hopefully for some 3 wide, get those much needed points, keeping it clean as we can, styling us into stage 2. Maybe some pressure in the point there, maybe a big one happening in stage 2 is my guess. And then stage 3, maybe separation where we may have a full green flag run and then maybe half racing at the end and teammates really doing their best to find each other and maximize their strategies with each other throughout the race. Talladega, folks, we are getting ready to kick this thing off, and I believe it's almost go time. There's a few minutes, just another minute or so out. Yeah, I'm Chris Paul Amos, and I want to welcome everybody in.
Looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him.
So far, I believe that we are looking good here on Q, and I'm going to get our results up here. Another massive shout out here, folks, to Starlink. Oh yeah. So in case we all get a little glitch here and there, we are bringing this team to you from the stars, a little ways away. But Starlink doing a phenomenal job with the equipment and the signal. So if anybody is out there in some of those areas or whatever, looking to switch it up, look up Starlink. Just the amount of rockets launched every single week with these payloads of these new generation satellites, it's boosting up these signals everywhere and all over the place. So it's just fantastic to have them getting us out there. So, good thanks to Starlink and keep up the good work as we got completed with qualifying results up. All right, let's get them going. Oh, all right. Sitting on pole, Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73. Adam Thompson sitting outside pole in the 71. Third position, Raymond Hardina in the 87. Fourth position, going to go to Rodney Morrison in the 69er. Ghost gets them done. Hunter Bogdan in the 78. Fifth position, round out that top fiver. Tom Vitas right outside that top 5 in the 32. Gunny Sargent in charge right there from ESPORTS, Matt. 6th position. 7th is going to be Dustin Germain in the 66. Ryan Rose in the 58. He's going to be getting it done. 8th position. 9th position belonging to Sprint. Chris Spencer in the 2. Carl Lindstrom in the 83. Rounding out that top 10er. Go get him, Carl. Larry Bell, the 43 in the 11th position, the 43. 12th position going to go to Tyler Honeycutt in that 20. Marching it up. Dead center of the field, looks like. John Bell in the 5 car is in that 13th position. Samuel Lawson in the 86 car. He going to have that hot rod in 14th position, see what he get done. Garrett Wiles, 926 in that 15th position. Michael Reeves in the 33. He got it 16th to 17. Brian Zimmerman in that 28. Solid guy right there. Let's see what he got to offer. Let's see, we got Hunter Lagoons in the 27. Let's see, we got a rock. I know he has some kind of paint job he was working on this year. I'm excited to see it. So we got him in that 17th position, kind of marching through here. And my scroll on, my bad, folks. There we are. Roland Collette in the 19th position. That 10 car, Derek Quinn in the 11. 20th position, 21st, Sherman Miller in the 6. Ryan Covington in the 24 car. 22nd position, Philip Olenex in the 19. Is in that 23rd position. Dalton Creech is going to be in that 24th position. 36. Richard Smith in the second is the 23 car in 25th position. Jeff Carl in the 38 is in 26th position. 27, Johnny Honeycutt family out there. Got to run on the back of the field here. The 22 car. Kyle Wellman in the 42. Look for him to come through. In that 28, start toward the rear. Bill Holt in the 40, 29th position. 30th, Ronald Judd in the 60, folks. And we got Jason Bauer in the 9, rounding out our field in that 31st position. So over 30 cars. That's fantastic. We got a lot of go-getters out there. Let's see if they can get her done. Yeah, I believe we are. Ready to fire this thing up, folks. Y'all ready for 100 laps? I know I am. We got quick race, hopefully. But we got a lot of car out here, a lot of movement about ready to happen. And I'm worried. All right? Yeah. Talking PS one little bit on that one. I'm a little worried. Let's see what these drivers got, though. You know, I love Talladega. It's pack racing. The way you get up in this seat, get up on that wheel. You're surrounded 3 wide. Oh, sorry, not to say that right off the bat here. Now the intensity level of super speedways. Here we go, folks. Kenneth Bartholomew leading the way. Gonna drop kick this pace car, and we're gonna go fast, folks, real fast now. It's time to go get some, folks.
Green, green, green.
All kinds green, super green. Light the fires, kick the tires. It's on, Big Daddy. Talladega. We're spooling them up, folks. Already got some movement happening. Lane changing down there at the bottom. Everyone's starting to spool it up here. You're seeing the high line, getting some momentum. Good contact between the outside line right now. Getting a good shove. Gonna have the 32 sucking up on the bumper right here. Got 3 cars already lined up in the front, on the bottom and the top. Looks like we're gonna have the 71 Adam Thompson leading the outside lane with Roddy Morrison in the 69 and the 32 of Tom Freitas. These guys got a charge on the outside, and they're bringing it with the 58 of Ryan Rose. Sitting right there in that 4th outside. Inside is the 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew. That inside line just kind of stalled up there, but you got the 87 of Raymond Hardina all over the bumper, giving that guy one heck of a shot. The outside lane remaining where they are, which is, I think, some smart racing right here. Keeping this thing lined up top here. Let's get used to it. Let's get these tires warmed up. Get everybody comfortable running around each other for a minute. Some snaking, some looking here and there as people kind of getting caught up. But we're going to look at the toward the rear of this field here as these guys kind of catch that draft, come running in with all that horsepower, and they got to lift. That's where that balance points comes in for the rear of the field, not to lose the draft as you try to just maintain and stay out of trouble. Right now, we're looking clean with Adam Thompson leading the way. 69 and the 32, again, remaining high on the outside with the 58 of Ryan Rose on the outside as well. Rocking and rolling, these guys are keeping a good line, straddling the middle lane, and really getting some good arc through there, good momentum and good pull on the backstretch here. Inside lane led by Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73 just isn't getting the kind of momentum and run they're looking for, and they're starting to fall back just a little bit more. Now we seem like they're pulling up, just a little bit more as they're getting a bottom line run. Outside line may have checked up just a little bit, but here comes the inside line now gaining their strength and momentum. 87, and looks like the 78 of Bogdan dipping out of the line there just a little bit, not lined up as tight and tough as the outside line is. So inside line backing up just a wee bit. Got pack racing right now at its best. I'm not seeing a lot of aggressive movements at this moment. Everyone's trying to keep her just double filed, calm down, running some laps here as we're marching through. Gus and Jermaine in the 66 kind of followed a little more toward the rear of the field and just maintained. And oh, we got a 28. Smashed into the wall right there. Might hurt some arrow. He may be falling off pace, off track. Not off track, but off pace here. Yes, that's a 28 of Brian Zimmerman. See if these guys can gather up and get something done. We got marching through the field is Samuel Watson in the 86. Taking a ride on the outside here, stuck midway through. Again, traffic jam at the moment, folks. These guys just riding along nice, but here, now the inside lane. Brought back up with some speed here now as we're going nose to nose with the 71 and 69 kind of stalled back, but Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73. Now rolling up to his door, we're getting a drag race come across our finish line. See, is that inside line now starting to take charge here. They were coming back just for a moment, but outside line, getting that momentum through that tri-oval. Good drag race, though, continuing with this top group. We're just seeing just a handful of drivers falling off away from the pack at the moment, but this is mean, clean, and green, folks. I'm loving all this. Side-by-side action, giving us a chance and some time to dissect on what's really going on. Speaking of what's really going on, let's grab a look-see and get on board here. Love when we get a chance to roll around on some cameras and see what these guys are working with at the moment here. Right there on that bottom line, they're keeping her not on it, but off it, because again, you don't want to touch that apron. That's going to upset the car. You want to stay nice and lined up with these guys. See the 20, that's Tyler Honeycutt, 8th position right now. Riding smooth on the outside line. Everyone feathering throttles right here. Keeping a good gap. There's no one really laying on smoke. We see some smoke in the fence there. Someone got a little scrub. And of course, Adam Thompson, our race leader. Out in front, charging. 69, right on his bumper. 32, these guys looking good on the outside. I think they're real comfortable with where they're at. Happy with this outside line. Let this car just kind of spool up, doing its thing. You're going to see some cars moving around a little bit, and it is intentional, especially when they're running real close on bumper-wise. Car does get hot, and you get some air. So you might note the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. He'll probably duck out a little bit and some air after a lap or two being right on his bumper, which will allow that. Oh, here we go. 3 wide racing has begun, folks. And who is my man leading the charge on the outside? That will be the 86 of Lawson, of course. Huge run by that outside line, going right to the front. Practice charge right there. Samuel Lawson and the 42 of Kyle Wellman took the outside line with the 73 of Larry Bell around everyone. Still 3 wide, new leader. Samuel Lawson in the 86 with the 42 of Wellman right there on his 6th. And we got, of course, the 43 giving him some good support. But now we are 3 on 3. Snatching up. Oh, 32 sinking back a little bit, but we do have some contact. Look like by the 42 to the fence. And the 43 right there with them. Everyone lined up nose and tail. Now we're coming more of a 2 lines to the outside. Inside line is folding, folks. As we now have the outside line, middle lane running really nicely. But that outside line rocking and rolling, though. Those guys just came around him and haven't stopped. Now they're going to jump over, take that middle line away. So with this, oh, contact to the fence. And there goes the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Oh! We got more wrecking up in front. Cars in the grass. Ryan Rose, the 32 of Tom Freitas, the 30. Yep, the 58-32 involved. I think it looked like a little afterward collision there. Is everyone probably rolling and slowing up? Caution is out at lap number 10. So that happened pretty quick. Something to do with the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. But it didn't look like a huge incident. I did see some parts be flying, a little bit of a yard sale out there, but all right. I'm just searching for him right now. Let's check out my little tattletale, if you will, and see where we can get that yellow flag at. But we've seen it happen with the 69, so we'll go back to the yellow flag, and we'll go from there. So there goes 69 around. Let's back that up. That's the 58 got contact there with the 32. Slow it down, of course, and let's go into a little bit of a drone chase mode, if you will. So now the 32 is on the 69's bumper right here. 69 is going to give a shot to the 71. Boom, right there, you see that. See the 43, I believe, of Larry Bell. So the 71 kind of walks around a little bit. Gets tight here, contact. So 71 wobbling, and then the 32 just not off the throttle in time as the 69 kind of came down. And then we got guys kind of sideways from there, as you see. There we are. Oh, maybe that's a lot worse than I thought. My bad. Let's go to Tom in this one. It looked like he got himself a doozy. Oh, nasty! Took the 926 of Garrett Wiles directly into defense. That's where that yard sale initially came from. Where's that 926 of Garrett Wiles? And let's go for a little onboard ride with him, I think. That's to the face. That's what that was. It's a bam to the face. Yeah, she's toasted the most. Better bring out that car from the Hollitt. You know what I'm saying? All right. Under caution. First time tonight, lap 10. Wow. Things were just starting to heat up just a wee bit. We got some 3 wide. We've seen what happened there. So with some notes taken from drivers, let's find out on this next go fast run to 20. We have that outside line. Really got the momentum. You've seen it was just 2 or 3 cars. And that's what I was kind of overhearing in the practice session post or pre-race here. As 3 cars get together real nice, like they can get themselves a heap of run and go right to the front. So now it's going to be about that timing. And here comes the kicker. It's going to be about blocking if someone wants to go up there and block and stop that head of steam that's rolling up out there. You know, and then of course, is the juice going to be worth the squeeze? But I did go over that earlier with one of the drivers, and that's going to be one of the things in tonight's race is going to be, is that juice worth the squeeze? Squeezing your car in there, get in there, oh, just roar! Is it worth it? You know, I mean, in winter time, is it worth it? That there's a critical question right there, folks. But yes, under caution. I think we are center green. Lights are out on that pace car. We're about to drop kick that slow some, you know. And we're going to get this thing back racing. All the rest of the cars seem like they're gathering up. Yes, it is. So it seemed like we had about 3-4 cars seriously involved there. Again, these drivers do have a car and a hauler, so of course you don't want to use it in stage 1. I mean, absolutely not. That really keeps your decision-making process limited to where you run and how you run. You want to be there at the end to get points and finish. All right, well, we got the 86 of Mr. Samuel Lawson. Sam Lawson up here in front. Good to see him back here on track. He's finding himself a good injury, so put him under the broken wing, wounded duck program. But I believe there's a few drivers out here. I believe Regina also broken leg. You guys are just slipping on the wrong bananas, I think, you know? All right, folks, here we go. We're going to spin it up one more time. Lawson with control of the restart here. Looking for that Geico restart. So.
Green flag, green flag.
All right. Oh, pen screen, let's go. 27 of 100 Lagoons in the shover position, if you will. As he's giving a huge shove to the 86 here. 43 of Larry Bell. Little slow on the start there. Not right on his bumper, need be. So now these guys are inside or outside here. But they've seen that it's been fast. They're going to bail on that inside line. Look how this is going right now, where it used to be you run to the bottom and that's where you go. But now it's like the higher up you get in this cars, the faster you're going right now. As these guys go right up to the top, beeline it up there, and now, which is great news thinking as well. You keep that line above everyone else, and there's no way they can get around you on the outside. You're running that line. So they really got to pinch you, fight you on the bottom, and again, pinning that car down, scrubbing off that now the line is more or less gone single file to the outside as we are looking back. Get a run. Let's see what we can do. And that's the other thing. What are we going to look for here? We're going to look for 3-4 cars. They get themselves an open track, bottom or top, whatever it is, and they go for that run. And they make it happen, and that's what we're looking for. These guys are handling business here on the outside line, but what is going to happen? You see Hardina in the 87 jumping down on the bottom, looking to pick up some friends. You have the 11, the 83, all right there on the outside, remaining on our outside. Waiting it out. Again, we have stage in coming up in just a few laps. As we are in stage 1 at the moment, folks. Got Front Row Esports at Talladega in their 2024 Cup run. Outside line, maintaining and handling it. But now we got some fight happening toward a little bit more of the rear of the field. Here comes the inside lane now. They're going to start making their charge. They're going to find if they can single file up. Right now, it doesn't look like it. Look at this battle. What the? Here we go. 3 wide toward the back of the field. Everyone's looking for a run to get up to the front. That's what we're looking for here. You guys are getting stalled out. They're tired of checking up. They want to go. Now get that second line, guys, lined up underneath that high line and start sidetracking. To get that uniform line running on the bottom here first before they can start making any kind of advancements in position. If not, you're going to do exactly this. Come out the green line and then lose. Oh! Big wreck, big wreck. Oh, man, who is in this one? guys stacked up here. It looks like it's a 73 and Tyler Honeycutt. Oh no. Some front runners destroyed right now. Just shows that I guess it can bite you anywhere. Here we go. Going on a little replay action for us, folks. Find out what happened. Okay, scratch to the fence right there. Slows him down. Big checkup. So you look, oh, he has to come down. Oh, gets contact there. Sends him back up into the fence. So that was all caused by, I think that was Hunter Bogdan, I believe. So let's rewind that back, try to find ourselves a little bit better of a view. So 78 drags the fence, all kinds right there. 20 jumps down to the bottom, hooks the 6. 6 goes up into the fence with them, and then collects the 10 car as well. That's Roland Collette in the 10. Man. And then the 20 just along for the ride. Let's see it from Rolette's view here. Oh. Passed it. Of course. Boom. He takes the hit right there. Left front gives us the angle. Clip. Boom. Just hooks him right in there. Well, it's good view of your sponsor there. The Honeycutt's garage door. And then, of course, got Ghost Motorsport. And then Graystar. So good close-up view of that sponsor. And I believe that will end stage 1, folks. Under caution. Right now, it shows as Philip Molinex our race leader. So can we see a little flip script on points as well in this first run in tonight's race? So as they run, crossing a line, let's get our points up there. Or, I'm sorry, drivers in points positions. So far, it looks like Molinex is leading the way, but I'm not sure. It was Samuel Lawson. He could be a lap down car, but Lawson in the 50 or 86 was leading the way. So let's look for Molinex to possibly be getting that lap around. We'll march down some points here as they cross our finish line. Samuel Lawson was leading the way with a huge shove by Kyle Wellman and Larry Bell. Those three guys linked up to the very, very far outside, probably the mover of the race a little bit further back. But we're going to wait for us to cross the line here, and then we'll go through our points. So that's a negative. All right, so Philip Molinex, your race leader right now. So points going to go to the 19, the 86, the 42 in that third position. Fourth position, Larry Bell. 87, Raymond Ardina, that fifth. Sixth, Dalton Creech. John Bell, seventh. 8th is Adam Thompson. 9th, Derek Gwynn. I think rounding out your top 10 for points was Ryan Rose here in stage 1. So unofficial results in that matter. But right now we have the 19 of Philip Molinex leading the way. right, we got the 19 with the control of the race start here. Super crucial. Up to a good start. Do everything right. Not to have any major checkups. We can have all these guys coming with every bit of steam. Let's see what's going to happen here on our lines as well. I know we got that inside line. Looked like it was faltering just a wee bit. Outside and middle lane seem to have all the power, in the track at the moment. So very interested to see who's going to figure what out and if this track is going to change throughout and pick up some speed somewhere. Right now, we're going to look green one more time.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, folks, we go. Stage 2 underway. Big start for the leaders. Kind of a slow start to the rest of the field. Very just staggered back all the way. So honestly, look for the next lap. We're coming through the tribal. Never mind, right now. Holy bejesus, look at all this. 28 and Zimi on the bottom, outside line, forming up toward the front of the field, but these guys are all jumbled up, running everywhere. You wouldn't think this is Talladega. Look more like California or something. Man, everybody's searching for a hole and a rhyme and reason back here in the field. Looking to team up. Got these guys, but let's go back up front as they are lined up inches from the wall. There's fat run being generated by these outside line, dude. I'm serious. Oh, man. It's here we go. Ooh, somebody, I think, caught a little piece of the outside wall there. Saw some smoke and some debris be flying. Still Kyle Wellman leading the way, in second position. Samuel Lawson leading the way. Kyle Wellman in that second position. Dalton Creech third. Adam Thompson fourth. And here comes the inside run. Raymond Hardina trying to make some magic happening with the two of Chris Spencer all over his bumper. And who's supporting him down there? In that third spot, bottom row. Ooh, again, Fence just getting some out there, slowing these guys down. So that's a treachery about running that outside line, is that Fence will catch up on you. And as that does, that drags that line back. Here comes the inside line of Raymond Hardina in the 87. Drag race across that finish line. Will Hardina with the push from the two of Chris Spencer. Make it past him. They got, looks as if the 23 in tow right now of Richard Smith. Richard Smith running himself a good line on the bottom, sticking on the 22's bumper, but not super close, letting the two do all the work. He's just there in support, taking air off that thing. They made a good run, but here comes the charge back to the outside. Lawson, Wellman, Creech, and Thompson spooled it back up one more time, and they excelled on that bottom line. Took off from him. Uh-oh. Caution out. Must have been toward the rear of the field. Uh-oh. We got a Hunter Lagoons and a Bill Hole incident as we're rolling and slowing up. Sam Lawson, your race leader. All right, slowing it down. 27 is the man of spotlight here of our tattletale. That's Hunter Lagoons in the 27. He's going to go low. Guy's going to weave up. He just straight. The 24 walked up and came back down again like he was trying to go to the back of the pack. and then came back down off his nose. I don't know if he got loose or no. There wasn't any contact, so can't see that happening. All right, so here we are, doing a little bit of a far-fetched view here. Let's get up above it. 24. Yeah, 27 running his line right there on the bottom, using the yellow line right there as reference. He paves all the way up like he's going to go to the bottom. See, here's where the frustration probably kicking in. The 24 is obviously not holding a line and wobbling all over the place. So that means that obviously they're going to go nowhere. 27 wants to get past him so we get on the bumper and roughly not lose this lead draft. And so that's where that has. So 24 obviously not maintaining line right there. These guys are trying to go forward, in danger of losing the draft right off the bat here. And then see more contact right there. But at least that's my gander of the situation. It seems as so. But you never know. All right, and while we were under break here, under review, if you will, we have a lead change and some guys staying out. Looks, maybe, or already pitted, possibly. So we have a flip change in the script again, as Hardina is leading the way. Chris Spencer, those guys did a mad charge on the bottom right there. Now, Derek Wynn. Now, these could be separate. These are different pit cycles, possibly, because they didn't stay out or did stay out, but this is your run out of pits right here. Everyone's flipping it up just a little bit. So your race leader now mired. You're going to be mired in traffic here, back in the middle of the pack-ish, in the 11th position, previous leader. Oh, it looks like we do have one more lap around, folks. Let's take ourselves a quick break and be back here in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Has everything.
Everything? Do you want to make out or?
Nope. I mean, yes.
This does not seem safe! Hell yeah!
We're getting tangled in exposition. Minerals.
Oh. What's an ice cream? Are you saying ice cream or ice cream? Ice cream. Okay, it's just with your accent, it's hard.
I'm not reporting an ice cream.
Yes, no, I get that.
Okay.
You're like sexy bacon.
What is this?
You know?
You need carbs!
What are you doing?
Just chilling down.
You been crying to Taylor Swift?
Doesn't everyone?
Too well.
In 19...
Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs.
When you write that?
All my life.
Reggae is the people music.
You know you're a superstar.
I am a superstar. You can't separate the music and the message. You see, reggae music come to unify the people.
Not everyone likes what you're saying. For your own safety, you need to stop.
On December 3rd, 1976, assassins invaded Bob Marley's home and attempted to take the life of the singer, his wife, and...
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that thing. That every little thing gonna be alright. You like that one?
Yeah.
There's a war going on. Oh, I can't bring peace. I can't even get peace for myself.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, folks, welcome back. Front Row Esports back at her again. Okay, folks, we are green all kinds. Stage 2 and second caution. It's out of the second caution of the night here as these guys are spooling back up one more time. Chris Spencer looked like he's trying to make himself a run to the front with the 69 of Roddy Morrison right on his bumper. 32 in support with backup support of the 926 of Garrett Wiles. These guys looking like they got the high line now, and they're going to try to master it. Got the 83 of Carl Lindstrom also in suit there. I believe that is a full team. That's a full house almost, I think. Missing a driver or two. But you got a three of a kind there sitting in that third, fourth, and fifth positions. Will they be able to charge it and take the run from the 69 and the 2 of Chris Spencer leading the way? We got inside line forming up way in the back here. We're going to look to see if they're going to be able to gain some strength on this field. Looks like that's the 33 or 38 of Jeff Carl leading the bottom lane, trying to charge it forward here. Maybe, that looks like the 43 was thinking about it, jumps up to the high line. Now these guys are bailing on the bottom. We're going to see if they can tighten up that bottom line and get a run to the front. Meanwhile, we are watching the race leaders as these guys are lined up tough. Good sky view right there as you see in the pack, kind of just being a nice formed up right now, knowing we got to get to the end of this thing. So we see a high line and then a bottom line starting to form. And I believe that's going to be still of Jeff Carl, Donnie Honeycutt possibly, looking for a run. If these guys are looking to get to work forward, that's the way they're going to do it, is you're going to have to get that bottom line formed up tough and charge it forward to gain those track positions, as these guys are just starting to excel the pace now on the outside. Race leader, let's kind of look through the field at the moment here. Again, spread apart throughout the high line. Everyone just kind of dragging each other along, which is good because that gives them some space to maneuver, and they can see the wall. And when it comes up, of course, when you're right on that bumper of someone, it's hard to see that apex and arc. You got to really look up and look past that car in front of you when you're on that bumper. Take a ride with Dalton Breach. Little feather action right there. Ooh, big bump to the 83 of Carl Lindstrom for Lindstrom. Another bump to Lindstrom right there in the 83. He's like, I can't go anywhere. Now they're dipping just a little bit, trying to stay in line. Dalton Creech maintaining hammer down mode right now as he gets a huge run off the corner here. Ooh, push on the. Be careful. That's how hookings get to happening right there. As you got the 83 probably like easy dude, easy. And I'm sure the Lindstrom family's out here right now, probably biting their fingernails. Got to give a shout out to the Lindstrom family, of course. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. And man, always took to have you aboard, so really appreciate it. But, I know you're probably a little nervous right now. Oh, yeah, because he ran it up toward the front. and he getting a little manhandled, if you will. So now they're going to jump to the bottom. Ooh, 32. Ooh, here comes the run in the line. 32 going to look for the run past the leader on the bottom. Let's flip the stupid camera around and we can get a better view. There we go. Oh, we got contact. Someone toward the back. Oh, and that's Adam Thompson. Adam Thompson in defense. Oh, man, he destroyed. No cautions out. Still green. And that may decimate his race right there. Let's back that up while we get a second here and see what happened. As it's not going to pop up on the telltale as no caution. Look at it quickly as we are still under green, folks. They're going to go 3 wide, possibly. Oh, no, the 87 floats up, hits the 71, bounces off the wall, comes down, and it just detonates into the inside wall right there, dragging along his front bumper right along with him. Oh, Adam Thompson. And no caution. But the 32 is leading the way with the 926 on his bumper. Let's get us caught up to speed here as we are looking for the outside line faltering and fell apart right there as Ronnie Morrison holds, and I believe the 27 of Hunter Lagoons gives him the shove out in front, but then just bails on him. We're talking like out the plane, parachutes down. I gotta go. Bails on him down to the bottom to the 32. Picks up the 32 and the 926, and now these guys are gonna roll the bottom here and see. Oh man, here. I know they. 32 jumps to the outside, dragging along the 926 right there. As we're gonna go 3 wide, right behind him. Business is picking up, folks, as we see them split them 3 wide. Lawson in the middle, trying to chase. I believe that's the 42. Oh man, this is getting intense right now. A lot of cars moving around here. 66 jumps up to the high. That's Jermaine, I believe, in the 66. Yes, that's Justin Jermaine in the 66. He, close call right there. 87 also. Big move by Kyle Wellman in the 42. Jumps to the high side. Oh, here comes the 69. Gonna take the lead now. Ronnie Morrison. The lead is. Oh, here goes contact blocking. Oh no. This is not good. The 2 is sideways, holding on to it, saving it. 3 wide, 4 wide almost. The 2 saves it. How was that not the big one? I believe that was a block gone wrong, and now some shorts need to be changed. Absolutely, because the 69 was just all up in the middle of that thing. Now 3 wide. We got drivers on the outside, drivers in the middle, and drivers on the bottom. 32 though looking strong with the 87 of Raymond Hardina on his bumper, and he's looking for some help. Here comes the 42 and the 86 of Lawson on the outside. Now stuck in the sucker hole is going to be the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. He jumps quickly to the outside, looking, and now they just splitting. They're splitting. It's like they're like the choose cone right there. Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? High or low? High or low? As everybody had these impeccable runs. Ooh, we got a little bit of a glitch there. Starling just saying hello. We got 3 wide with Raymond Hardina. 4 wide right now. No! Oh man. That was a little worrisome there. Oh, he's skipping again. Hopefully that's just the change in satellites, folks. Do apologize for a little bit of the glitch there, but we do have satellite changes. So we got still 3 wide. Jump down to the bottom right there. There goes Carl Lindstrom. Down to the bottom. He's just looking for some clean air and a place to fight. And he's got it. He's got the fight. He's got the backup. He's got the 27 on his bumper. See if he can get a good, huge run here. Doesn't, though. The outside line, Kyle Wellman, Samuel Lawson, Ronnie Morrison are linking up and sticking together here. But they drag the fence, stalling them up a little bit. So we'll see if they can get that run back going again. Carl Lindstrom now falling back as that inside lane has ran out of steam. Outside line lined up nicely, but here we go. Almost three wide here. These guys just looking to get lined up, generate those runs one more time. We got the middle line still remaining here of Tom looking behind the bumper of, I believe, Hardina. Yeah, the 87. Now he's going to jump to the bottom. Bottom's not going anywhere. We are completely separated back here toward the back of this pack, and then even further back. We kind of lost pace and lost touch with these guys. Remember how I was talking about you do not want to lose this draft, and you know, these guys hauling it and everything else the way it's going? This is exactly what happened. You were looking at Tyler Honeycutt, Richard Melvin. Okay, so this is 16th position, and this is the back of that crazy dynamic pack going on up there, and these guys are 18th and 20th, 21st positions right here. And they have, oh, here we go. Business is picking up. We're going to jump back forward again. Here we go. Tom on the bottom with the 32 trying to make a run, make something happen here. They know they need to make some forward progression as the end of stage 2 is upon us. No ground to be had on the bottom with just 2 of them running. And they're going to maybe pave up. And that's going to be the end of that charge right there. Kyle Wellman on the 42. Leading the way right now with the 86 of Sam Lawson. And the 69er of Ronnie Morrison. Ronnie about died and killed himself in the rest of the field behind him. And awesome save. We'll have to try to figure out where that was at, because that's going to be highlight reel. That was when they all should have died, and they didn't. It was awesome. Ooh, big run right now. Hold on. Look it. Bill Hull in the silver bullet. Where these guys come from? What on the bottom? Just said later, generated a run, and now let's see if they're going to hold the bottom. Man, that's what they needed, though. You got to have these cars paired up nicely. If you can pair them up nicely, you get someone who has a good fast setup, who has a high gear, and you get someone similar, maybe with a little bit lower gear, pushing. That's when you really start to wind this thing out. And they did. Man, they're gone. Checked out. Bill Hull, new race leader, Chris Spencer, Raymond Hardina, Tom Freitas in the 32, and 100 Lagoons with Carl Lindstrom in that 6th position, followed by Kyle Wellman, 7th, 8th. 7th and 8th is now the 42 and the 86. These guys now going to generate the runs again. Oh, man, this is fantastic. I'm curious where is the rest of the field? We obviously had some major contacts, some slow goers out there. Good news is at the end of this stage, everyone will be caught back up again, and maybe they'll learn a good lesson of they got to stay tight to the pack here. Wow. Here we go again, another big run. Shape it up. Hardina on the bottom, the 2700 Lagoons, now the race leader. Lagoons, the kid. The kid out front right now on the high line, but dragging along. But here comes a 47 and 32 with the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. These guys have found some magic happening on the bottom here. For a minute, I thought that the outside line was going to dominate, and that's how it was going to be the rest of this race. But no sirree, Bob. Look at this. Oh, and we're gonna sneak a peek off the 71 of Thompson. Thompson's gonna blend into this thing. He's gonna slow down that race lead though, and maybe he'll race to get his lap back. But he will. He wants to stay here. He needs to stay here because he's gonna be the first car lap down, and at least right now until they catch the next. but he'll be getting that lucky dogger and put him back in contention for, and back in this fight come stage 3. But right now, stage 2, steel green, mean and green, because it was mean out there, folks. The pack has separated. You've seen some 2 definitive lines. We thought the outside line was going to be the one that was going to run and run away with this, but then all of a sudden we see this inside line go home. I think he does it again. Jump on board with that silver bullet. Bailed on. Wow. Oh, there goes Carl Lindstrom. All by his lonesome, jumps out to the front of this bottom lane here. Gets a huge shove by the 87. Teammate right there. There you go. Spool it up. Boom. Yeah, baby. Hit him again. That's right. That's right. That's right. Square hits right there. Let's go, baby. Whoa. Too much right there. Or he caught up to the 2-car. 2-car jumped down because we weren't looking. Nothing that you have to be aware of is if someone comes down for the block or to pick up that line, and the 2-car did. Here comes Chris Spencer on the bottom. Chris Spencer down to the race lead with a huge push by the 83 of Lindstrom. Working the outside line is now the 27 of Hunter Lagoons, followed by Kyle Wellman and Sam Lawson. Woo! Super tight to the 71 right there. The 42 come down on him just ever so closely. 36 going to jump to the outside with the 87 now going to make it 3 wide, folks. Let's see if Dalton Creech can make a run with the 87. No, they're going to shuffle out the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Ronnie Morrison's not going to be happy about that. Ronnie now being cycled to the back of this field here, coming into 2 laps left remaining in stage 1, or stage 2, I'm sorry. Plenty of time left to regain the momentum and the speed. Here they go, coming up on lap traffic. This is not what the 71 of Thompson wants to see, is another lap down car. So he's going to have to make sure he stays in front of him at all costs. He wants to be that guy on the first car, lap down. 27 of Hunter Lagoons leading the outside with a huge shove by the 42 of Kyle Wellman. 36 now getting a mad shove by the 87. Side drafting. Coming into 1. I believe this is white flagger. Or coming up to white flag. For stage 2. The heat is definitely picked up. Intensity level, yeah, skyrocketing. Now, we're looking for a run on the outside. Here comes Ronnie Morrison in the 69 again. Here come up with the 32 of Tom. Look for the center. The 69 jumped down in front of him to block. That just lets those guys get away. The 3 cars leading for some points here. Lagoons, Wellman. Oh, we got a spinner. 87 looks like Gilbert again. Oh, he'll be all right. So I believe that right there is going to end our stage 2. And that is going to bring Hunter Lagoons, I believe, is your stage 2 winner. They're going to cross the line right now, and they're going to whoa and slow them up. right, stage 2 in the books, folks. Now we got the long haul. It's not that long haul. It's 75 miles. But it should be a decent run for these guys as we got everyone shaping up. Okay, let's go through the field here. Hunter Lagoons, Kyle Wellman, Ronnie Morrison, Sam Lawson. 4th, 5th is going to be Tom Freitas in that 32. 5th position, 6th position, Donald Creech. 28 of Brian Zimmerman in that 7th position. Chris Spencer in the 8th position. Carl Lindstrom is in the 9th position. Rounding out your top 10 for stage points, Bill Hole in the 40. That silver bullet. Right now, your race leader is Hunter Lagoons coming into stage 3. All right, here we go. Pit stop time, folks. Get them full refresh, feel goods. Splash of that go-go juice. And let's get back to hauling it, you know? All right, everybody is in. It's going to be the race off pit road. Some strategies, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking everyone just probably going to get on the same cycle for tires. You got your lead lap or your lap down cars as a 71 going around. So I believe both these cars should be back because they get to go around and all that. Oh, yep. 42, Wellman. Maybe do like a 2-tire change of some sorts, but he's going to take that race lead. Along with the 86 is Sam Lawson, Brian Zimmerman, Hunter Lagoons, 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Hunter Lagoons losing 3 spots on the way out in that transfer. Dalton Creech, Tom Freitas in 7th, 8th, Carl Lindstrom, Ryan Rose, Richard Smith the 2nd. All right. All right, we're going to shape it up here one more time, folks. I'm going to get us into stage 3. Let's go over our race format one more time. See what these boys have done this evening. Here we go. All right, folks. So we are just coming out of stage 2. We're going into stage 3, 75 laps in this run. So I'm pretty sure we got all the tires we need, 75% fuel. Here's our kicker. So we're going to be looking to split this stage of some sort. So I believe it was 44 to 28 laps on the run, but I'm not sure about that. Because if that is the number, we may be looking at some further pits if it stays green, but what's the chances of that happening? Well, I don't know. It's going to be hectic, to say the least. But right now, we're just getting this field back together again. All right, yeah, so lights are out here on the pace car, folks. So we're going to group these guys up and have ourselves a final run tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for tonight's race. I'm Chris Collins with NGV. We got Front Row ESPORTS in their 2024 chase for the Cup. And of course, we got a shout out to the sponsors, huh? Moza Racing. Look for those guys. You're looking for some good race tech. track racer, keep yourself nice and comfy, voltage, you know what I'm saying? Dumb energy drink, get thirsty, some fire you up. There you go! And then, of course, we got our paint works. And he's already done screwed up some of his cars already. Sorry about that, Amar. Don't worry. I think we probably have more to it. All over the place. All right, we're shaking up, lining them up. Let's go! I'm ready to go fast. All right, Seven lost the lead in the way. Brian Zimmerman on that outside line. We've seen these. I don't know. We've seen both. We've seen the inside line running for some out of nowhere. Yeah, they come with just an awesome charge, and then we've seen the outside line maintaining one heck of a pace as we're going green for stage 3, folks. Yeah, baby. Let's spool them up. Now, I'm very curious to see also what's going to happen toward the rear of this field. As, everyone's... Yeah, we got the eye line shaping up again. We have the inside line starting to get its run on. There we go. Inside line starting to get its run on here. We have the 36 of Dalton Creech. He's been looking pretty strong. Look like he got himself a nice hot rod out there today. 32, maybe it looked like he was taking a peeker to that bottom line, but maybe seen him coming with a good... With some good speed and said, nah, let's not chuck those guys up and cause anything. Woo, 36 slides up to side draft right there. Oh, contact right there. Big contacts in the 86. Not sure what was going on there, if that was just too tight on the side draft. The 83 with a quick evasive gets away from him. Now we're going to put the 36 into the sucker hole right there. Maybe put him toward the rear of the field and have him contemplate his life decisions as he almost ended it there for his race deal. Still looks like he's working the middle lane and just trying to find, now he's finding some help right there by the, I believe, 87. And here comes the 35 or 38. 38 of Jeff Carl on the outside. Following the 5 car of John Bell, Kenneth Bartholomew, our pole sitter. Oh, contact! Big contact. Oh, more contact. 42 getting wicked with it.
The yellow flag is out.
And there goes it. There goes everybody. Olynix gets a piece. What the wow. We got some cars damage on that one. Absolutely. We're under caution, folks. Still live here. I'm just like some tippers be a flare in there or something, but I don't know. I think it may have been some 36 there on that one, but let's look it over here. Full of Olynix crashes. Of course he does, but that's all because he the one who was doing donuts out there, spinning like a little top. Okay, so that was... Let's actually rewind this back. Nope, rewind. Yeah. All right, let's rewind this one back just a wee bit. Get our play on here. And search around for... Okay, that was after he was in the sucker hole right there, right? So we were looking at him. He was 3 wide. We see him slipping up just a bit or something. Just trying to figure out what happened. obviously. Duh, that's why we're in slow-mo. Replay. I don't know. Connective energy really playing its ugly. Oh, yeah, 87 outside. Clips him to the fence. Yeah. So he rushes the wall. Saves it. Everybody kind of just separates right there, giving room, I guess. So we all look good here, and then we see more contact back there as we're all coming back up on the track. And that's where it was back there, again on the 36, getting clobbered again by the 87, twice, I guess. And then finally comes down and contacts the 19. There's the 19. And then that's that was detonation for the 19. Yeah. Boom, and then a clip by the 78. Oh man. All right, let's go, dude. We gotta take a ride with our man here. Yeah, we'll take a ride on the nose. Why not? Clip. Oops. Clip. Oops. Oh! So that was Wellman in the 42. He went in there. Uh-oh, it's not good. And then tries to save it. Doesn't. And then, yeah, gets the 19, and that's all she wrote. And then another hit way late. Not sure why that went down, but anyways. Under caution one more time, folks. Right, let's see. Lights are still on here, so I believe we have another lap or so. Under caution. I believe we should be, lights should be going out here right now, I believe. Yep. All right. One more time around, folks. Right. Well, I mean, we're getting there. So here's the other thing is now we have caution. You know, doesn't seem like any pit stops at the moment. No strategies there. Can't make it, obviously. But again, these guys that maybe in the back of the field.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
All right, folks. We're gonna take ourselves a quick break while we're getting everyone caught back up. Be right back.
We all know anything can happen out there. Sometimes we feel lost. We push and we suffer. We keep going. That makes all the difference. Hey, what happened to you, boy? You don't look so good. Meatball? Look, somebody likes my meatballs. Hey, Paw Patrol, we got a race to win.
Just remember, Michael, this race doesn't define you.
I raced for 19 years. This is my last chance to win.
3, 2, 1. I was a young boy living in the city. All I did was run, 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 run. Over the next 10 days, these athletes will cross 400 miles climbing, biking, and kayaking.
That dot is Daddy.
Go, Daddy, Dot.
Let's talk and get the meatballs too. 3 days, 200 miles ago. Leave the stupid dog and let's go. Come on. Move, dumb dog. What is it, boy? Oh.
Oh, God.
Can't believe I almost walked right off that cliff. Extra meatballs for you, my friend. He's hurting. What do you think he went through before he met us?
Whatever it wasn't good.
How the hell did he get all the way from here to there while we were on bikes and zip lines and running and climbing?
He must have wings we don't know about.
Oh, boy.
You know I'm back, like I never left.
You want to start to embrace the buckets of pain?
I need a bigger bucket.
Team Broad Rail has travelled over 200 miles and they've found a companion.
Daddy has a dog?
What have you done?
Think you found your new partner in suffering, Michael?
Yeah, he's the king. I think we should call him Arthur. Arthur the king.
How's he doing?
He's been through so much.
This dog needs a vet.
I don't want you to hurt anymore.
He's a fighter.
Just like you.
I feel glorious.
Ah, famous dog. Looks even worse than the rest of you. Maybe you all deserve each other. Always underestimated armor, buddy.
This isn't the route on the map.
It's okay.
Just follow Arthur.
Lead the way, king.
I've never seen anything like this.
Everybody knows about it. Guess what? I'm not a dog person.
Good timing.
All right. Welcome back, folks. Front Row Esports, back at it again. Coming out of caution, we got Tom Freitas here in the booth. Tom, got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy, Chris.
All right, my man. How we looking out here? I've seen some diverse strategies and lines being ran. We've seen high line taking a shape, bottom line taking shape. Give us the skinnies, dude, real quick.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild and crazy so far. It seems like not a bunch of patience or people just kind of wanting to ride. It's been interesting. In case anyone at home was wondering why we're still going under caution, we had a server glitch where about 5 or 6 people lost connection at the same time. So we're trying to get everybody caught back up. We are now 2 to green and get everyone that dropped back on the lead lap and be able to get going here.
Oh, okay. Roger that. I mean, again, actually, we seen a kind of glitch here. I just blamed it on a satellite transfer there, but maybe it wasn't Starlink. Yeah, you know, and in that matter, or maybe it was during that, because that just happened for us as well. It did glitch twice, real quick.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Yep.
Well, that's computer on this. Well, let's get to the skinny of the race, though, Tom. What are you feeling on your car speed? You're up toward the front right now. You know, you need your team, obviously. It seems like you guys are grouping up. You know, run it at us.
Yeah, so car's fast. Unfortunately, I don't got a faster pair left after that early incident there at the beginning of that race. But, you know, car's fast. You got some people that are just really over-aggressive, I noticed, and it's a little frustrating. But we're going to try to keep the Bowtie Bandits and, you know, W Energy Camaro up here towards the front. We're going to try to stick to that high line if we can. I know Sam and I were working really well earlier in an A Open. I'll just be starting behind him, and my teammates aren't too far behind me. So just going to try to keep it clean, keep it green, and keep this Chevy up front.
Roger that, my man. Roger. I mean, do you have a preference on line? Is it going to be a high line or a bottom line? High line? Okay.
High line. Not against the wall. If you get against the wall, it slows you down. I want to keep the right sides right on that seam right before the wall.
Okay, we've also seen that bottom line take shape and take, you know, a little bit of a haul butt formation and rocket to the front. You know, how's your plans to combat that if you're up toward the lead?
If I'm up to the lead, I'm going to side drop the hell out of them.
There you go. There you go. See, you notice he didn't say block him, jump down to block. He was talking about side drop, jump down to block, and it caused some issues.
Yep, and we are getting ready to go to 1 to green here, just so you know.
Roger that, Tom. We'll go ahead and jump back in there, get back with your team, and best of luck to you guys.
10-4.
And, of course, share my enthusiasm with the rest of the field.
I definitely will, brother. Thank you.
Copy that. Right, that's your man, Tom Freitas there in the 32. That's the head chief over there at Front Row Esports. He does a lot of hard work for this whole organization, puts all this together, maintains it. Babysitting at times, putting out fires, you name it, you know. So, and then does lots of race control for other leagues as well. So, Tom, very busy and active person in the iRacing community. All right, we're going to spool them up one more time, folks. We are in stage 3. We got some laps left ahead of us. We're, I believe, inside the 30. 30-ish something. We'll find out here in a second as we're going to go green once again. Sam Lawson leading the way in the 86. He's going to be on that bottom line. And then we have Brian Zimmerman again on the outside. See if Zimmy got some go fast in that 28. Hot rod of Ford up there. That Black Horse, if you will. Dark Horse. Dark Horse? Yeah, Dark Horse. Dark Horse. There you go. You got Honeycutt right here. He's also, Donnie Honeycutt in the 22, making his presence known as he was trailing in the rear of the field, starting toward the rear of the field, and has mustered and maneuvered his way out toward the front. You see him there in that 22nd position right now. Jeff Carl fighting good and been up here in the top 10, top 12, up top 5. Now he's in that top 5. Kenneth Bartholomew, our pole sitter, finding his way back toward the front, some cleaner air. With Reese Covington, one of his front row debuts. Yeah, we got some blower happening. The blowers right there. Yeah, we're going, folks. Green. Lost a big jump. Tom right there on his bumper. 28 is Zimmy going to line up. These guys are going to jump right to the outside. 32 is going to jump on his bumper right here. There's your leaders. And here comes your top 10. Ooh, a jump down to the bottom. Donnie Honeycutt in the 22. Yes, Donnie Honeycutt in the 22 jumps down to the bottom solo mission. And he is going to drop back tremendously. But he is going to create a little bit of a pocket for that inside line to get a run. But that's just a 24 with not a lot of help by the 19 on the bottom. So this guy's going to have to collect up a good line and get those horsepowers going, as that outside line is just motoring on by. Everybody out to the outside going to crank off some laps, it seems like, which is a very smart thing. And let's get to the end. 64 out of lap 100 tonight's race, folks. We've got everyone lined up more or less on the outside, trying to stay in the draft. Here's my concern, though. Ooh, got to jump downer to the bottom. That's a 22 car, I believe. Again, looking for that bottom line to start to take hold and take form here. As we're looking a little more toward the rear of the field, rear of this pack, I mean. Michael Reeves, Ronnie Morrison. All these guys need to stay tight up on that draft, because if they get bumped out for some reason or another, they're going to lose that thing. And there they go, going for the run, going for a huge run. Here comes a 2 in the 69. They're going to try to make some hay right now and get up toward the front. Good positioning to be had here. They see a gap up in the top line. Can they fit? That's what I'd be looking for. See if I can start doing some hopscotching. There's a gap right there. Get up in there, guys. No, they do not. They're going to stay holding. No, but maybe not yet. Nope. That hole possibly filled up. They're going to stay on the bottom here. Now they're going to collect another car, and that's going to be the 34. I believe that's a 34. This is the movement right here. All the as you see, now they're starting to make some ground here up on the high line. See these guys marching forward now. The 34 is in support right now. Ronnie Morrison trying to give the 2 the push, the shots that he needs to fly him up forward. Here comes John in the 5 car as well. So, we got cars spinning 36 around. Dalton Creech sideways. Let's rewind this one back since we do not have it on the telltale, but we've seen him spinning in the background. So let's 87 trying to give him a shove. And he was just looked like wobbling loose there. And A push through the trial or through the center shouldn't be a big issue here. He does. It's like one goes down, one comes up, and the good news is that some of these drivers that, like Carl Lindstrom here, that fell out of the draft are going to have that chance to get caught back up and get back in this thing. Didn't know he fell out of the draft and was back there. So some of these drivers, it's a saving grace right now. Will we see any pit stops, any strategies to be had on this stage or this stage of this run? We got Lawson leading the way, and we got Tom back in the second position here. He finished runner-up last week. Let's see if he can mirror his performance at least. Looking pretty strong up toward the front, and we're going to be seeing if we have any takers on pit road. Looking for that money stop here where you don't need to come down pit road any further, and I believe this may be it. That is affirmed. You have the field. Driving on in. All right, we got a happy birthday, Aaron. All right. Happy birthday, my man. So a good shout out there from Gwyneth Bartholomew. Didn't see that. Glad I did. So he going into pits right there. Got pick up on the, got her picture up on the hood and on the dough. Oh, we gotta take a gander at this one as we're in pits getting her. Looks like splash and goes for these guys. All right, so let's yep. Happy birthday, Aaron. Not sure, but looked like she's still in her prime. So congratulations to your birthday. Hope you're having a good one, and you better finish top 5 at least, huh? Right, so we're spooling this thing back up again, I hope. Yeah. All right, so here comes now it's the 42 of Kyle Wellman going to take over race lead. Donnie Honeycutt, again, remaining up toward the front. Good job. He did fall back there, but looks like it's maybe some splash and goes, maybe some tires for some guys, but it does look as if we got the previous leaders here of Sam Lawson and run up to Tom in the 32. In that third, fourth position, Ronnie Morrison. All right. All the way down to your outside top 10, Gary Wiles. Or top 10. Gonna look through some drivers' cars, if you will, and see who's sporting what. Just the zoom in button would work. Looking at Derek Quinn in the 11, Hunter Bogdan in the 78, Phillip. Richard coming back in for pit. A lot of these guys topping it off here. Bill Hull, he's in as well in that Silver Bullet Curves lap machine. Number 40, Sterling Marlin, yeah. '27 of Hunter Lagoons, he's in and topping off. These guys are Kyle Wellman. A lot of these guys topping off again. Obviously, that means it's close. That'll leave us 30 laps left in tonight's race when we go back green. So it has to be close. And they're thinking anything, a caution just going to help them out even further. So this could possibly come down to fuel strategy run or just an ability to stay out. And these guys will have to pit. So I'm sure that from here on out, you want to stay out. So now it looks as if we're going to have Donnie Honeycutt in the 22 leading the way. 86 of Sam Lawson on the outside. Tom in the 32 on the inside. And then outside of him will be the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. That's going to be the 4 starting this thing off. 28 of Zimmy right there in support. 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew with the happy birthday, Aaron. Right there on that bottom. So we've got some support drivers here to the pushers, and let's see if they can get these guys up, rocking and rolling. All right. Drop kick in the pace car. I don't think it's going to be for the last time. Honeycutt leading the way. Donnie Honeycutt in the 22. Let's get some.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, we go, folks. One more time. It's a big jump by the 22 and spacing away from the 32. He's going to jump right up toward the front. 32 is going to keep motoring on the bottom. 32 may find himself in a precarious position here if he cannot find a hole and a gap up to, which he may have right now. But he's going to work the bottom line, really bottom line right now. He's going to now find a hole in front of the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Ron Morrison's going to give him the push that he was looking for there and get him up into this thing. Ooh, we got 3 wide shaping up in that top 10 and back. 36 in the middle, 33, 58. Kind of keeping the cameras focused around here. We've seen some of these guys not running a good clean line, and that's going to really hurt you. Oh, here we go. 3 wide and separating for the race lead. Tom goes for it. Center punching and through. The 69 and the 32 rocket to the front. Outside line now taking back shape again with the 86 of Sam Lawson right there. Brian Zimmerman, Garrett Wiles, Kenneth Bartholomew all on the outside. Jeff Carl on the inside along with the 19.6 of Garrett Wiles. Garrett Wiles now trying to hold the bottom down. Nope, jumping up top, bailing on the bottom there. It's getting tight as everyone's trying to go for that high line and not get to suckered back, eating further in position. Now challenge for position here as we're looking at the 36 of Dalton Creech, the 22 of Honeycutt. Honeycutt stuck on the outside. Creech going to force the issue. Now the 22 going to really roll. These guys are fighting for the same draft right here. 3 wide right behind him. Outside lines trying to take off and get away from this. But here comes the bottom line. Bottom line got a good run. And that is going to be Hunter Bogdan. Bogdan on the bottom with Michael Reeves, I believe. And then Carl Lindstrom in the 83 on the third car back, bottom line. That's important. Tom still leading the way into 32 with 69 of Ronnie Morrison on his bumper. Literally on his bumper. He threw the bumper there. Great look back from the 69's car. Ronnie Morrison. That is one stout looking field. Love it. These guys are starting to break away just a little bit. Here comes a car to the outside, lap down car. Going to disrupt the flow of the race a little bit. If there's anybody who's looking to gain some position to get caught back up, this is going to be a good time. But we do, looks like we have the entirety of the field, well, the field at its entirety. Sorry, all in this lead draft. Business is picking up, folks. looks like it's heating up around the 28 car right now as he was possible 3 wide. Guys shuffling for position back there. Everybody on anybody's bumper. Huge shove going to Hunter in the 78. 32 away from the 69. Here's their chance to run for the lead. 78 of Hunter with it. A push by Michael Reeves in the 33, along with the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. All these guys right there shuffling positions back and forth. 32 trying to manhandle this outside line with the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Then now we got a possible 3 wide shaping up. Shuffling drivers out the outside. The outer lane, I mean. Now we go. Drag race to the line. Outside line. Picks up the horsepower one more time. A push by the 69. Going to have the 32 clear the 78 at the line. 25 laps remaining in tonight's race, folks. Will it stay green? Heck no. You must be outside your mind. We ain't seen 3 wide yet. Beautiful run thus far, though. Everyone looking for some kind of position, but they can't go anywhere. This LA traffic jam. Bartholomew now falling back, was up in that 6th position, fell back tremendously, now back in 18th position. Same thing with we got Adam Thompson probably back on the lead lap now, I believe. Yes. So let's see if these guys can fight to the front. But how? Kyle Wellman, lap down. He's praying for a caution so he can get back on the lead lap. Tom leading the way. Laps counting down. Oh my goodness. Pressure is starting to build. And this pressure cooker is going to explode. As we are side by side still all the way back to like 30th position or whatever. We got the entire field getting some right now. No one's trying to lift. No one's looking to lose any kind of draft. You see him start to separate a little bit there. Then everyone just starts to love this open setup. It keeps these guys gapped a little bit in different style of setups. And what it's looking for is these guys who have that best program and the best style they're gonna line up. They can get lined up together. They can produce more power. Now it looks like Hunter Bogdan in the 78 has a chance to move up to the outside line. Does not. Holds down on the bottom line. 83 of Carl Lindstrom. I'm sure that once he sees the 32, he does. Jumps up in front of the 32. Carl Lindstrom going to take over that outside line in front of the 32. His teammate. So you got teammates now locked up together. Let's see what the 32 can do as he's all over the bumper of the 83. Board toward the front. Huge hit right there to the 83. Carl Lindstrom now in nitrous mode. Hitting the button. Flying down the backstretch. And we're going to sail her into 3. Ripping through the corner. And out. New leader, Carl Lindstrom in the 83. By a long shot. Great run by those two. Now let's see if they can continue. Because we see what happens, it's one of those. This is that yo-yo effect, if you will, folks. Is they're gonna extend it out and they're just gonna reel them right back. Because they're gonna punch that hole in the air. These guys are gonna catch that awesome hole they punch, and these guys are gonna pick up with even more speed. And this is where they're gonna come flying up on them. Do they go past them, or do they fall in line and try to hold their positions? As you see, everyone's shaping back up. The 78 still on the bottom, leading that line that's Hunter Bogdan. But we do have a little bit of a breakaway between the top three. Lawson in the 86. Showing him outside line. Running with Brian Zimmy. Hunter Bogdan still maintaining the bottom, but Donnie Honeycutt riding the outside. Outside line, some good uniformity out here. Splitting that air resistance. Matching up the horsepowers with the bumpers. And they're excelling out front. 20 laps remaining in tonight's race, folks. Carl Lindstrom, your race leader. Tom with the push. As we wrap this thing back to the rear of the field, look how intense it is back here. Let's jump on board Derek Wynn. Guys, have feathered that throttle nicely there, but it's about how you feather that throttle. You want to feather it and get back into it, not losing momentum, not dragging back too terribly far. He's expecting a wreck right now. He's keeping himself nice and gapped. He's like, you know what, we're not there yet, and I think there's going to be a wreck, and I want to miss it because I want these guys to wreck in front of me, and then I go right to the front. No pass go, or do pass go, or, you know, whatever, you know. Some wiggling right there. These guys lining up to the bottom to see if they're going to generate a run and get up to the front as we're starting to see him gap up toward the front. Tom looked like he's ducking out to get some air because he's been all over the bumper of the 83, and the last thing that he needs is overheat that thing and toast with the most, you know? So far, very good run coming out of the front row esports camps. These guys are putting on a pretty decent show, I will say. Now we're starting to see if this outside line is gonna make some ground up here. As these guys start to build up some momentum, they're gonna have to jump to the bottom, and timing wise is what's gonna get them to rocket past that inside line. As you see, it looks like Honeycutt and the 22 trying to do just that. Huge push by the 78. 32 is gonna drop down to side draft and stall up the run, but in doing so slows them down on the outside. Those guys are gonna clear, maybe. No, Tom's going to jump back up to the bumper, give the 83 a huge shove, get back in front of him. Here comes the 78, or I'm sorry, the 28, the 69. Uh-oh, numbers are growing on the bottom. They're going to try to throttle past these guys on the bottom. And right now, they have the numbers to do so, but they're not formed up, folks. Not formed up enough. Huge gap behind the 69 to 28. The 32 and 83 also gap. The only two who are connected is going to be the 78. Massive push right now by Hunter. Yeah, he said massive, to say the least. And new race leader, Donnie Honeycutt, in the 22. Heck yeah, Donnie, go get some, bruh. Huge charge by the bottom. The outside line they lost bumper with each other. And again, you got to be careful not to overheat. So now they're going to cool down, stack it, get these guys back together again and charge back up forward. Here we go, the 32. On the bumper of Carl Lindstrom. Woo-hoo-hoo! Little slideways. Oh, that's getting close to disaster. The Tom had to back off, so that stalled him up. But he's gonna have a good run down the backstretch here. If he can get to him, oh, he couldn't. Good hit. Yeah, another good hit. Hit him again. Hit him again. Heck yeah, good run. And now back out in front goes the 83. For a moment, with a charge back by Donnie Honeycutt in the 22. Oh, this is going to be great. Let's see if this can continue. So far, we have these cars are gapped. No one's really getting, massive fat runs on each other, as this top group is now broken away from some of the other cars on the field. We got 10 cars plus that are strung out toward the rear of the field. Just can't maintain. I swear, I keep seeing a flash of a flag out of 2. Verify that with me, folks, okay? Every once in a while, I'll see a flash of the American flag. I think. Or am I just losing my mind? I really never had it in the first place, so I guess we're good there, too. Here comes 83 on the outside. Again, jumps to the bottom, takes it to the center. The 32 is gonna follow him, and that's gonna leave the 78 with no momentum whatsoever. No help, no friends. Until he finds a hole to jump into. Yes. Carl Lindstrom now working over the bottom as the outside line may start to gain some strength. But let's look back at these guys. So look at all these cats back here, though. Oh, not these guys. Adam Thompson, and we're talking some fast cats, back here stuck in his back trying to make up some ground. We got Adam Thompson, Tyler Honeycutt, Bill Hole. These guys all super fast, had a good chance to get something done. Leading some races at the time, including Chris Spencer. All these guys way back in traffic, all kinds back from the leaders. They're praying for a caution, and normally when those styles of prayers go out, they don't tend to be answered, right? And these guys are all praying for 100% green. Right now, we're lined up to do so. We are almost inside the 10 in tonight's race. Carl Lindstrom, Tom Freitas in the 32, and Ronnie Morrison in the 69er have been no strangers to the front in tonight's race, and find themselves running a really good race pace at the moment, starting to break away from the 28 of Brian Zimmerman. Wow! Those some hot rods up there, I'll tell you what. I believe what that is, folks, that's just a little bit of Chevy power. Chevy's got it going on. But let's hear it for the Yoda. Oh, here we go. Pits. Oh. No speeding. All right, green flag stops, folks. They could not make it. So is there a strategy to be had when it comes to those drivers who pitted? Splash and goes. Were they going to try to make it? Oh, here comes his strategies. Hey, I was almost right about my call thus far. Wow. Monster run on the outside. Adam Thompson is now marked as your race leader. And were they saving fuel? What was going on with this pack back here? Can they make it all the way? 8 laps left remaining in tonight's race, and now this has turned into a strategy and fuel run. No joke. So could that have been what was going on with this pack that kind of drifted away from the lead pack? Save enough to make it. Oh, there it is!
The yellow flag is out.
There is a yellow flag. Oh, no. So could this have come out at a horrible time, or I have no idea. We just see what happened there. Contact, side drafting, and around they went. Let's see if we can back this thing up, or if we do have it. So it's a 5 car of John Bell showing on our telltale. Slow her down. So a walk up to the outside by whoever that was in front of him. The 34 follows the 34 out there. 71 of Thompson. Too much side draft, I think. Or was that Tom? No, it wasn't Thompson. Who was that? Who was that masked man? Let's rewind that back so I can find out who that was. Yeah, not sure. There we go. Okay, so that was Honeycutt right there. A side draft, I don't know, or just wasn't, yeah, not sure. But this guy's obviously contact right there. And then around goes to 5, gets the worst of it, I think. Well, the 20, we went into the fence as well, so. But we got yard sale, bumper and stuff flying off there for the 5. Okay, so we got guys who need to pit, guys who staying out. I don't know what's going on, folks. So we are going to take ourselves a quick break and hopefully let this thing sort itself out and be back here for the conclusion of the Front Row Esports 2024 Talladega. All right, stick with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wade, you are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
God, please! Oh my fuck!
God, I love this part.
Wait!
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
All right, folks, welcome back. Front Row Esports in their 2024 chase for the Cup Championship. Underway at Talladega, almost done. 5 laps left remaining under caution. It don't get more rock and roll than this right now, folks. I guarantee you. We had some guys pitting and staying out and everything else, but here we go. I'm looking to see who's leading the race now. We got Bill Hull now leading the race. We had guys come in for pits, and then a caution came out as they were cycling through green flag stops. Oh, man. The drama just continues to unfold here at Talladega. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's race. I'm Chris Paul Hamus, and man, it's been a one awesome feat thus far at the Super Speedway. Adam Thompson was lapped down, now back in second position. What? All right. That's what's that. Yeah, that's what's up right there. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? All right, here we go. Could this be it? The chance to win at tonight's race is open for anybody. Huge start and jump to the outside by Bill Hull in the 40. He's seen some speed out of that hot rod this evening. Adam Thompson on the outside with them. And the kid in Bartholomew trying to give a birthday wish and shout out. And he is now in that third position. Possible a win for oh, wait, here we go. Big run coming on the bottom and in the center. Big runs happening. Uh-oh. The 2-car of Spencer. Okay, stacking up on the bottom, 36 on the, no, getting shuffled out by the 78 wants to go to them. Here comes the 32 of Tom Freitas. Freitas going to go through the center, giving the 36 a shove. Not a good idea, Tom. But he got to go for it anyways. He got nowhere to go. Bill Hull still leading the race. 71 right behind him. Everyone lined up almost in that 10th position, but you got them just stacked back with 3 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Everyone's looking for the bottom, the top. Who cares as long as we're going forward? Outside line really has the momentum and the strength now, but I don't know if this is going to hold out toward the middle of this field. Here comes a 2 of Chris Spencer jumping to the bottom, and no, we're wrecking. Uh-oh. Lawson's in it. Garrett's in it. So Garrett Wild's in there. Lawson. Kyle Wellman. Oh, the 32 of Tom Freitas is in it. Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's jumped because he said he was already involved in one earlier. Yeah, I think he be done. That's done, son, and you know, he can be a little heated. Wow, big wreck right there. A lot of cars involved. I mean, I know he's going to show us, right? All right, well, it's lighting up the 32 first, so let's look from 32's perspective here. 3 wide. 86. Here comes at 36. Down on the bottom. Looks like he cuts down on the nose. 32 trying to give the 36 a shove. Does. 86 and 24. Then a hit by the 28. 86 into the 32. 32 back up into the 24. And then just explosion of digital metal or whatnot into the wall. Collecting a lot of cars, as you see right here. Wow. All right, so let's rewind this back and see if we can get a little bit. More of a view here. Okay, so let's get to Sam Lawson, I believe. Yeah, he's dead center. He's surrounded all kinds right now. Trying to maintain. Starts to come back up. Side drafting contact right here, possibly. Wow, it was that dog? Yeah. Oh, dude, we straight went through his helmet. That was crazy. And then there comes a 24. So 24 may have been a little out of shape here, and then that's comes down again. Contact. And then boom. Ow! Oh! Oh, some grindage right there. Serious grindage. Looked like the 34 was in her. Some other guys just trying to get out the way here. Wow. All right. Bill Hull still leading the race. In the 40. Kerr's Light Silver Bullet. 71 Adam Thompson back on the bottom. Kenneth Bartholomew in the third position. Or fourth now. Sorry, fourth. Carl Lindstrom escaping disaster and making his way up into the third position right now. Uh-oh. Come get some, Carl. Donnie Honeycutt's still there. He's still in the fight. Bill Hull leading the way. Again. Good for him, though. He's running good today. Good. Let's showcase some drivers for a moment here. Oop, wrong button. There we go. And I'll march on through. Looking at your top 10-ish plus. Second position, third. Carl Lindstrom. Kenneth Bartholomew. There we go. Let's get some better look at the cars here. Yeah. It's your top 5 right there. Chris Spence. Outside, you got the Donnie Honeycutt. Hunter Lagoon still on it. Derek Quinn, he's here. Ronnie Morrison, yeah, baby. Tyler Honeycutt, all right. I know he was right there, too. Michael Reeves, all these guys still in. Richard Smith. Wellman, he's still here. All right. And here we go, folks. We're going to get ready to fire this thing back off one more time for we're in overtime, baby. So I believe everybody got the fuel to get it done. But your race leader, Bill Hull, it's up to him. Stage 3, here we go, into the race. We're in overtime, green, white, checkered. Can we get to it? Bill Hull leading.
Green.
Oh, here it is. This is the start of all starts. 73 of Kenneth. He's going to jump to the bottom with the 22 of Donnie Honeycutt. Fat run to the bottom right now by the 73 and the 22. But to no avail, you got the 71 all over the bumper of the 40. Huge shove coming out of 2 as they just get everything up to speed. Big shoves right now. Cars all over the place going 3 wide. Outside line being moving and inside line being moving. Who's going to have it? 3 wide again. 27 of Hunter Lagoons in the center. Stuck in the middle with you. Outside getting the momentum and getting the shove by the 71 and the 40 is going to take it. Here comes the 73 and the 22 with the 27 up the middle. The 2 car of Chris Spencer, huge shove. 36 in tow, 28 loose, 28 really loose. Saves it. Holy, 80. Oh, no, now 100 Lagoons and Chris Spencer are going to monster through the center. Come flying through. Will the 40 have enough time to come back? Dalton Creech in the 36 finds himself into that P3, but not for long. Here comes the outside line on its possible final run of the evening. Will they have it? The 36 jumps to the outside. 36 to Dalton Creech. Will he have what it takes? Oh no! We got massive contact and crashing into the fence. The 2 is going to come across with a huge shove to the 2700 Lagoons. Drag race across the line. Chris Spencer gets him. Wow. Okay, we got to rewind that back. That was insane. Okay, so we got a massive crash right there. Slowing it down. 27. Huge run. Pushed by the 2. 2 is going to look outside at first. This is coming to the line. Then crosses back over him. Wow, what a move. Comes down to the bottom. Down to the line, picks up any kind of help he can from the rear, but just doesn't really have it. This is all drag race horsepower right here. They're gonna go door to door. Oh, beats him by that much. What the? Oh man, so that's like thousandths of a second right there. That was awesome. There's your finish right there, folks. By a nose. Oh, congratulations to you. Let's get it done, huh? The burnouts. Oh no, I gotta rewind that. Sorry. I know, terrible. All right, Chris Spencer coming to the line here with an impressive win over the 27. Nose to nose at the end. Proper burnout as it ensues. Yeah, baby! Woo! That 2 just letting it all hang out right there. That's awesome. Beautiful burnout by the 2. Show our official results. All right, here we go, folks. So we have our official results hitting up here. We got Chris Spencer, of course, winning tonight's race. Hunter Lagoons getting it done. Oh, let me do that. There we go. Hunter Lagoons in that second position. Kyle Wellman sneaks in there with the 3rd. And Bill Hull in the 40 gets out 4th position. Rounding out your top 5 is going to be Adam Thompson in 71. 6th position going to go to Carl Lindstrom in the 83. 7th, Dalton Creech in the 36. Brian Zimmerman in the 28. 8th position. Tyler Honeycutt in the 20. 9th position. Rounding out your top 10 is going to be Derek Wynn in the 11. The 11th position of Donnie Honeycutt in that 22 car. The Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73. Happy birthday to Aaron in the 12th position. 13th is going to be Ronnie Morrison in the 69er. 14th, Richard Smith in the 23. Garrett Wilds in a 926 in the 15th position. 16th is going to be Philip Molinex in a 19. The 58 of Ryan Rose is in that 17th position. Samuel Lawson in the 86, 18th position. And then we have a Roland Collette in the 10 car, 19th. 20th is Jeff Carl in 38. 21st, Hunter Bogdan in the 78. Michael Reeves at the 33, 22nd position. 23rd, Tom Freitas in the 32. 24th is John Bell in the 5 car. 64, Ronald Judd in the 25th position. 26 spot going to Reese Covington in the 24. Raymond Hardina in the 87, 27th position. 28, Dustin German. And Larry Bell, Jeremy Miller, Jason Bauer, all those you see there. Rounding out your field. All right. Well, let's see if we can find ourselves a winner. All right. Give it a second here, folks, as we are getting this thing all fired up here. Or finished up, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see who is in the booth, and if we got ourselves a race winner to talk to. Yes, we do. Ah, yeah, Mr. Chris Spencer in the number 2. You got a copy. You got Chris Ball Embassy, a.k.a. Tron, in the booth. Dude, what a finish. Holy bejesus is all I can say.
Yeah, that was a... man, what a wild race. A lot of fun. Definitely a wild race.
Man, well, wrap us back, dude. There was so much going on, especially in that last, end of the race. I mean, did you feel like you had a shot to win this thing, or did it come by surprise?
I was hoping we had a shot. First off, the caution there that came out, I think, definitely saved us because we didn't have enough fuel, so I was going to have to pit, and the guys I was with, I don't think they did. So I was going to be sitting duck there, so the caution kind of saved me there.
Okay.
First of all, I just had to think a big thank you to Derek Wayne and those guys over there. They helped me out there with a lot of spotting calling there to get me in that position.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, there had been some team efforts or something out there, some kind of communication to orchestrate that kind of madness. I mean, seriously. But
yeah,
what an exciting race.
Yeah, Lewis up on the tower, he was basically just giving some great calls and just getting everyone in the right position there at the end, and that was all on him there, getting me in the right spot.
Man, I mean, what were your expectations for tonight?
We're running a part-time schedule because of a work change this season, so kind of coming in just to have some fun and possibly pull off a top 5. Of course, the goal every week, Chris, as you know me for a while. I'm coming to race, I'm coming to win. So
yeah.
We had a pretty good piece there. We found out during the race, and found out we had a fast car. But with this car, it's so finicky. If you don't have the help or the support to make certain moves, like you just go straight backwards. So it was really all about kind of working together and just finding guys that you can kind of stay with and trust. Carl Lindstrom was one of the guys I think I spent a lot of the race running with him, and great racing with him all race. Just keeping the car clean and putting ourselves in the right position.
Man, and you did though. You were methodical throughout your entire race this evening, and again, very impressive run. I mean, when it comes to your preferred line, where were you finding it, or was it just wherever the run was at the time?
With this race, it was definitely wherever the run was. A lot of darting in and out just throughout the whole field. But when we did get lined up, the outside, that early part of the race when I was up there, I enjoyed that. If you get in the right, I say 3 or 4 cars lined up behind you and dedicated to just staying there. You can hold it up and you can get some pretty quick laps down up against the wall. The bottom was definitely there. The problem with the bottom there was, again, the momentum from the outside was just so strong. If you didn't have 2 or 3 really good cars lined up, you weren't going anywhere down there.
Gotcha. Now, in tonight's race, quick couple final questions before we get you out of here. In tonight's race, was setup a major factor in tonight's race? And, of course, who was your builder tonight?
So definitely tell a big difference when certain guys, certain cars in front of you. There was a few that, again, like Carl, get behind him. We were just flying, pushing them, but there was a few guys that get behind him. And unfortunately, we weren't going anywhere. We were kind of just sitting there, just boxed in. But this was a Maconi setup special, so they helped us out there, gave us something a little special for the race, and it showed.
Nice, you sure did, man. So Maconi special on this one. I love it. Fantastic, my man. Well, dude, what an awesome race. You proved your stuff in your weight like you always do, and I expect nothing less out of that too, Car. And from Mr. Spencer here. All right. I mean, and you got you put on one heck of a show. You found that speed at the end through the entire race. You found that speed, and you got it there down at the end, man. Congratulations to you on your win tonight here at Talladega.
Chris, I appreciate it. Just first, I just want to thank everyone for Front Row Esports. I know it's been a while since I've been on, but hell of a good race, just like always. Enjoyed that a lot. Had a lot of fun. Just want to thank my entire team, Smokes for Racing, SRTV Network, just everyone there. Just as well, again, a big shout out to the champ, last year's champ, Derek Wayne, and those guys at Lewis, just helping me out a lot, responding during the race. So big shout out to those guys.
100%, bud. Awesome shout outs right there. Well, congratulations to you on your win. Get you out of here, bud. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday evening.
Chris, definitely appreciate it. Should be back next week. Hopefully, talk to you related then.
All right, I'm going to hold you to it. All right. Later, bud. All right, let's get our second place finisher here. Hunter Lagoons, the kid. Hunter Lagoons. You got a copy. It's Chris Walheim, a.k.a. Tron in the booth.
Yeah.
The dogs? Dude. Okay, so you just drove that Joker through the center, and you were just mustering it. Give us a awesome insight from your cockpit, bro. What was tonight's race all about for you?
Oh, I don't know. Staying alive.
Okay.
I mean,
good point. Yeah. No, well, it's a big
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I mean, okay. So, did you have preferred guys you were looking to run with tonight? And of course, what was the biggest threat out there? You think?
There was a certain driver out there that was the biggest threat.
Okay. So definitely, running with the right people out there on track was important tonight.
Yep, definitely.
Found your speed. You were mired back in traffic for a little while. How did you figure your way through it? Or was it the luck of that last caution that was able to give you that further gustos you're looking for?
Dude, I was gonna send that thing in the middle anyway.
Right.
I didn't care. If we would have wrecked, we wrecked. I didn't. Oh well. Luckily, they moved up.
Yeah, they did. But at the same time, so at the end, bring us to your feeling that you're crossing the line right there. You have the two pushing you. He went for it. Did you think you had it? Like, no way, he's gonna beat you? Or
no, I knew. As soon as he went down, I knew he had me.
Oh, really?
I knew it. Yeah, I knew it.
Wait till you see how close it was, though.
That's insane.
Yeah, that was awesome. Great run to you tonight, though. So, where were you finding your biggest gains out there? Was it bottom? We saw the high line was collecting a lot of you guys. Really popular tonight. But where were you gaining the most?
Honestly, probably the top.
Okay.
I just know how to keep it up top and not give up spots.
Yeah, and you're ripping that thing too. That hot rod looked good, bro. Looked really, really good. Well, man, congratulations to you. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Got that P2 rock and rolling in hand, and man, let's hope to see you back up here next week. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, my man. Well, yeah, you have a great evening. Thanks for your awesome efforts tonight, putting on a hell of a good show.
Yeah, thank you.
You got it, bro. All right, Mr. Kyle Wellman. Well, my Wellman, you got a copy. You got Chris Walheim, a.k.a. Tron booth.
Yes, sir. You got me?
Yeah, bro. We got you, man. I mean, you had yourself an all-over roller coaster style of race, up and down and all around. How the hell did you finish in third?
Well, as most people know, I just love super speedway racing.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I've got a knack for it. I'm able to just keep runs going when I have them.
Yep.
But I hate this car at super speedways more than anything. So I don't even know how I finished third. But It's the most hated car at super speedway racing. I love it anywhere else, but I hate it at super speedways. I don't know. I went with old school Dale Jr. and went with his philosophy. If you get a run, you take it, and that's what I did. Every time I got a run, I took it. And there at the end, they just left that middle open. I restarted 18th on that green-white checkered.
Yeah.
And by the end of the first lap, I was up in the top 10 and then finished third. So it's just, I think these cars are all about keeping momentum at the end, because they're going to be all over the place trying to get whatever run they can get too. So you just got to make sure you don't slow yours down.
Oh, 100%. We've seen that field just like spread everywhere, and everyone's looking for some kind of run. And it just seemed like the person who had that direct line through the crowd was able to get there. And you guys found that right through the center. What a beautiful run that was, seriously. And on setups tonight, who was your builder, and what did you find most advantageous about your setup?
We run the EPI setups. That's Elite Performance Industries. The thing that, I don't know, just like it felt like a pretty average setup. It was just, I think what helped it is we didn't get hot as quick as some other people were.
Okay.
Because there towards the beginning, I was pushing Hunter on the outside, and I was glued to his bumper for 5 laps straight before it got to about 301 degrees, where a couple of the other guys we had in Discord that had other setups were only about doing a lap and a half to 2 laps before they were pushing 300.
Wow.
So I don't know what's different with them. Maybe the bumpers are just a little bit lower or something, getting a little more air off that diffuser maybe. But yeah, I was able to push Hunter there for a long time, and I think that's what helped us keep the lead when that bottom lane started advancing on us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it could have been a number of things. That proper, tapes, tape configuration, your gear with gear configuration, you name it. I mean, but it looks like you nailed that program right there to keep the temperature down on the car. And you guys had a good power run in the beginning of the race. You, Sam Lawson, who else was out there with you?
It was Hunter and Larry.
That's right. Yeah. You guys had one heck of a good run. And that's why I kind of felt like the top line was going to be like a domination factor of tonight's race, but it turned out not to be. It looked like that was the fast line, but but the inside line was able to build up some really good momentum and get down and make those passes. So, but anyways, great run for all you guys tonight. Of course, give us some shout outs and who's out there keeping the lights on in your guys' camp.
Yeah, with that run real quick, all that was just me seeing how hard they were checking up on that outside lane and inside lane, and I told the boys, like, they're just going to keep checking up. Even if we don't have a huge run to the outside, they're going to keep checking up, and that's just going to give us some momentum. And sure enough, we got 4 cars up there, and we just blew by them like it was nothing. So that was fun. I got to apologize to Larry Bell. I had a run from the outside to clear some guys behind him, and the hole was there, got to it, and as soon as I got to it, they checked up, and he got into the back guy in front of him, and I got in the back of him and turned him. So, sorry to him. Sucked for him. I'll get a hold of him, and we'll talk about it. And then we got tripods in the wild. I got Coors Banquet Rodeo on this car, even though I'm not actually sponsored by them, but that's my favorite beer. Then we got EPI Setup Shop. We got USA Firearms. Front Row Motorsports. Yeah, you guys. I was thinking 5 Kings Motorsports, my teammates. We're doing pretty good this season. Hopefully, keep it up and go get a championship. And then you guys up in the next gen broadcast booth, putting on entertaining shows every week.
Appreciate you back.
Just hanging out with us while we spend 10 laps under caution, trying to figure out why servers are crashing on people.
Oh no, we were affected by that as well. So we had some kind of like glitch and whatever. So that I seen it here on the broadcast. So just hey, that's how computer systems work at times. We just gotta roll with the punches, right?
Yeah, it was definitely weird. So I can't lie, I came into the pit road and forgot to turn on my fast repair. I did my service, backed it up, put my fast repair on, and as soon as I started going forward, it just quit on me and it froze. And I thought maybe Alex is up there watch it and kicked me for something for doing that. But turns out it was just a server crash and it affected a few others. Appreciate Tom and Alex for letting us all get our laps back and being on the lead lap for something that was out of our control.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%, man. Yeah. I mean, and again, like I said, that's just, computer systems. We got to roll with the punches and keep it as fair as we can,
Yep. Then gotta shout out all one of my fans out there for watching me every race I do. I appreciate it. Maybe we'll get, we keep driving this wild, maybe we'll get some more fans out there watching.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, man. Again, you keep placing up here. You got those points to worry about as well. So good job in your points quest and that championship run.
That's the first top 10 of the season too, so we'll take it.
There you go. There you go. It ain't too late. There's a long season ahead of us.
Oh yeah, all long season.
That's perfect. Well, hey, congratulations to you on that P3. Don't want to take up too much more of the fans' times and stuff out here, but man, you did a great job out there, putting on one heck of a show and driving that Joker right to the center.
Thank you. Congratulations to Chris and Hunter for getting first and second. And thanks for hosting the broadcast for us.
Oh, you got it, my man. My pleasure. My pleasure. See you. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. Keep it up, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks. That wraps up our post-race interviews here for today, the 2024 Talladega Row Esports. Man, what a heck of a race that was. Fantastic for those guys that put on the show that we just got a chance to witness. So, like to, of course, thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's race. And, man, what a hectic race it was. Especially at the end, it did not disappoint here. Let me go ahead and rewind this. All right, so give you one quick gander at the leaderboard here, folks, as we get ready to wrap this thing up. See, Chris Spencer, our race winner. So congratulations to him one more time and winning the Talladega. And, of course, got to thank our sponsors, Moza Racing. Thank you for being on board. Trek Racer, of course, look for that gear. Got W Energy Drink. Get yourself all fired up. And then, of course, Amar Paintworks. If you're looking for yourself a good-looking car to go screw up, we got you. So, anyways, yeah, folks, appreciate everybody tuning in tonight for tonight's race. Again, I'm Chris Paul Hamus. And hopefully we'll see you again in the next run. So, until then, stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.